Hey, what is up, guys? Oblivious here, and today we're going to be doing a Call of Duty Advanced Warfare video. The gameplay obviously is not Call of Duty Advanced Warfare because the game's not out yet, and the gameplay is just a quick KM, and it's actually not quick, but I mean it's a KM on Octane, and I was just playing with one friend, and yeah, we're gonna be talking about Advanced Warfare, so that's really it about the gameplay. But I just want to say a few things about Advanced Warfare before we get into the topic of overpowered weapons and just weapons in general in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. So first of all, on I think it's Tuesday. I think the day zero edition comes. Does it come out on Monday? I think it does. So I'm gonna be getting like if I'm pretty sure it comes out on Monday, like the actual Monday. So I'm gonna be getting the game midday Monday, probably closer to like 5ish or something like that. So then I'll be playing like all that. So I'm getting it before other people who don't have the day zero edition, but I'm not getting it as early as I could. But I'm also I'm gonna be doing some GBs with like my group of my friends in Advanced Warfare. We kind of did this for like MW3 for a little bit. Didn't really work out, but I mean, if we go someplace, if we go to MLG Anaheim, you should buy tickets and we'll be great. So yeah, I'm just saying maybe for pretty decent, I might upload like a game or two of that if we do good or something like that. But today's commentary is going to be I'm going to go over the overpowered weapons of what I hear so far in Call of Duty just by watching like gameplays and stuff like that. And then also I'm just going to go over all the submachine guns and assault rifles because those are going to be the guns that I'm going to be mostly using in Advanced Warfare. So we're going to start right in with assault rifles. The first one is the BAL-27, and this is apparently the one that like MLG players use and professional players use because it has a high fire rate and it also has a high damage. If I had to compare it, I guess, to a weapon, I would say like maybe the MTAR from Black Ops 2, which I actually really liked. I'm probably gonna be using this gun a lot, especially because the sights in Advanced Warfare look pretty cool. That like I see a lot of like mostly red dot sights, but then there's also other sights. But I mean, I'm probably gonna be using like a red dot with this or something like that. So apparently the BAL-27 is gonna be overpowered. So when you get the game, I recommend using that first, and then I'm gonna get to a gun later called the KF5 or something like that. I think it is. It's a submachine gun. I recommend using these two weapons as soon as you start off like this game and try to because I think they're the first guns you unlock in each class in each like class of weapons, and they're apparently the best. So next we have the AK-12, which it looks exactly like the AK-12 in COD Ghost. So it's always the AKs in the game are always usually pretty good, and apparently they're supposed to be like a gun like the AK-74U. So hopefully it's probably gonna be pretty decent. It's probably not gonna be the best assault rifle, but it's probably gonna be like second or third. So you might see me a little bit using it. And then there's the ARX 160, which if you played Call of Duty Ghost, there was the ARX. It was kind of like I think it looked like an ACR, but it wasn't really. It did not play like an ACR. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't really that good. It came with like an automatic, like a built-in red dot for like you didn't have to actually use it as a perk. So that was pretty cool. I actually think it comes in with another a red dot sight already, so that's gonna be pretty cool because apparently red dot sight is actually pretty important in Advanced Warfare. So then there's the HBR A3, which is probably going to be a shitty ass submachine gun. That's probably going to be the second or third like worst submachine gun. If like it kind of looks, I guess you could say like the assault rifle. I forget it's called like the G3A3 or something like that from Call of Duty Ghost. It was an assault rifle. No one really liked it. It was probably like the second or third worst assault rifle. So I mean, I'm gonna say this gun's probably not gonna be the best. Apparently, its handling is really good, like kind of like moving around and stuff like that. But the rest of the stats really don't look that good. Then there's a gun that looks intriguing. It's the IMR. So I'm going to say this gun's probably going to be overpowered because it's a 4-round burst. It does a lot of damage, and then the rest of the stats for the gun are actually really, really good. It looks like it has kind of the stats for like the damage at least for like an LMG, but it also has a very high mobility. So that's going to be pretty good. It's probably going to be one of the last weapons you unlock in the assault rifle. So I'm going to say it's probably going to be really good. So I recommend if you can use it as early as you can, I would try it out because it looks pretty good. Then there's the MK14, which is a semi-automatic, and it's the last assault rifle you unlock. And it doesn't really, I mean, it's the MK14. It's a semi-automatic weapon. It's probably going to be pretty good. It's probably going to do a lot of damage, but obviously it's semi-automatic, so it's not going to be as good as some other ones. So now we're going to be moving on to the SMGs because I want to talk about one SMG in particular, and it's the first one I can see on my eyes, and it's the KF5. Apparently, this is going to be the overpowered weapon. It's going to be like it's going to be the UMP of MW2. It's going to be the MP7 of MW3. It's going to be like the MP40 from World at War. Apparently, it's the new thing, and it's going to be really good. The damage of it doesn't really look that good, but the handling and mobility and range of it look really good, and the fire rate is very good also. So apparently, for SMGs, it has very good stats, but the damage is actually pretty low for an SMG. So maybe it just shoots a lot enough. I wouldn't compare it to like a Scorpion Evo, but it probably shoots pretty fast. Maybe like an MP7. The MP11 is going to be probably like a Mac. If you use the Mac 10 in Black Ops 1, it's probably going to be a pretty. I'm going to say it's going to be probably the worst SMG. It's probably going to shoot. It shoots really fast. It looks like. But it's probably not going to do a lot of damage, and it's going to be very inaccurate at range and stuff like that. So I'm going to say it's not really going to be that good. The ASM1. This is the gun that I want to use a lot because it looks. It really when using it and like it's just its picture. It looks a lot like the Thompson from World at War. So this really like I guess it looks pretty good because I love the Thompson. In World at War, I really didn't use it as opposed to the M40, but it looked really good. Like it was good to use. It was probably the second best SMG in that game. Next, there's the SN5, which is probably going to be closer to the Scorpion Evo. It has a very very high fire rate, a lot of mobility, a lot of handling, but a very little damage for SMGs. So it's probably going to be like the Scorpion Evo, which I actually really liked in Black Ops 2. So I'm probably going to use that out for a little bit. The SAC-3 is the Vector basically, and it's always pretty good. I'm going to say that it's not going to be overpowered, but it's going to be pretty close. The by the way, the gun I just went over, the SN6, I'm going to say that is going to be not overpowered, but like right beneath it. I'm going to say I'm probably going to use that a lot. Next, there's the AMR9, which is apparently this gun is the new AK-74U. So I'm going to, in Black Ops 1, the AK-74U was beast mode. It was probably the best SMG in that game, so I'm going to really use that a lot. I'm at least going to try it a lot. I'm probably not going to unlock it for a while because I think it's the last SMG unlock. But those are really it. I've only seen like one of those sniper that people use, like basically only one sniper that's being used with ballistic sights, which is like the actual normal sights without like a zoom in sight with an enhanced sight. So there's probably going to be one over that. The LMGs are always pretty decent. Like they do a lot of damage, but not usually a lot of anything else. They're pretty hard. Like the mobility really like suffers, and that's why people don't use them, even though the damage is really high. So that's probably going to be that. So if you have any if you've heard anything about any different guns that I talked about that maybe I said were bad that are actually good, or anything about like the KF5 or the BAL-27, say it in the comments. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, please leave a like rating, and if you're really excited for Advanced Warfare, subscribe because I'm gonna be playing a shit ton of gameplay. Leave a like if you're excited for Advanced Warfare, and comments about the guns and stuff like that. Have a great day and goodbye.